give kind of an introduction on what we do. Every month we make sure to recognize production and performance. And so we award and recognize anyone who has written or closed over 500,000 in volume in the month of January. So we're going to get right into written awards and we'll get started. Beth Simpson and Company, 580,900. Congratulations. We're back on vacation now. Lisa Connor wrote 594,042. Lorna Cochran wrote 650,000. Christina Gamez, 658,000. Congratulations.
It's okay to clap.
Yeah, you guys wake it up.
Oh, everybody's eating, so I'll let it slide a little bit.
We'll get to that in a minute too. The Ed Erickson Group, 676,900. Congrats to Dave Brown, 768,000. Les Bailey and Associates, 751,000. Kim Kachowski, formerly
Anderson.
I totally blanked. She's been married now for a while. 770,000. Jen Stockup, 785,900. Brandy Pennington, 815,900. Congrats to Marcy Bouchard. She's here. There you are. 841,211. You always have like these odd numbers. Never get the round one. Congrats to Clinton Peterson out in the valley, 856,000. Melissa, 961,000 in written volume. Kathleen Schoolin, 1,007,800.
Heyo.
The Heidi Lucas team, 1,052,780,000. Is she here? Amy Mackey Hornack, 1,066,000 in written volume. Congrats to Chris Drusido in the Peninsula and Kenai, 1,092,000 in written volume. Congratulations to Vicki Hudson, 1,203,231 in written volume.
Hey, one thing real quick.
She's continuing on a tear.
She is. She's rocking. So one cool thing, Chris Drusido, he's been with us now for a couple of months. He's actually down in Portland, and he's going to get a chance to hang out with Cody Gibson and his team,
Very cool.
who closed 100 deals this last year in 2012 after being down there in a brand new area for 18 months.
Yeah.
It's pretty ecstatic what he's done down there.
Not knowing a soul.
Yeah, so.
Very cool.
Sorry, go ahead.
That's okay. Brittany Radford, congratulations on writing 1,281,952. Congrats to the Matt Dimick team, 1,299,500. Patrick James, 1,376,083 in written volume. Cross and Associates, do I see a Kevin or anyone? 2,173,000 in written volume. Congratulations to the Dar Walden team, wrote 2,282,500. The Kristen Cole team wrote 2,671,200. The Reed Moore Group, 3,181,050.
Market is dead. Why not try?
Fantastic. So here's what's so cool. We're going to get into some market statistics in just a minute. But you guys, seriously, January is typically dead. And you guys are out there crushing it. And it's just so exciting to see. Casey came in the office the other day, and he just had this pile of earnest money checks. And he was like, good Lord, what are these people doing? They're writing so many deals. So let's look at what we closed. Clinton Peterson, 534,900. Lisa Connor, 594,042. Lorna Cochran, 650,000. Justin McGee, 714,000. Good job, Justin. Dave Brown, 728,000. Les Bailey and Associates, 751,000. Queen Muir, 765,000. Kim Kachowski, 770,000. Diet and Company, 775,000. Mark Mandigo, 779,000. Great job. Matt Dimick team, 796,500. Brandy Pennington, $815,900. Marcy Bouchard, $841,200. The Kylie Lucas team, $972,708. Get a rep from the Kylie Lucas team in the Anchorage team meeting, so that's kind of cool.
She's the coolest one.
Yeah, pretty much.
Except the best.
Congratulations to Vicki Hudson, $993,770 in closed volume. Kathleen Poulin, $1,007,800 in closed volume. Amy Mackey Hornack, $1,066,000.
Thank you for taking that off of my face.
Congrats to Chris Drusido, $1,092,000. To the James Real Estate Team, $1,124,665. That's quite a mouthful. Brittany Radford closed $1,281,952. The Kristen Cole Team closed $2,554,200. Reed Moore Group closed $2,607,300. Where?
You still here?
Who?
Ezra?
Am I lost?
I thought somebody gave Reed more one just a while ago.
No.
My bad, sorry.
The
Let us do our thing. Thank you for being here, Matt.
Tuesday at 11.
Yes, finally got one in on you.
And the red man is here. Congratulations to the Dar Walden team, $2,852,500 volume. To the Unity Home Group, $3,716,900. And I have a feeling we're going to see a couple of these for January and February. Do you guys remember Kevin Cross penned in about $16 million in the month of December?
Yeah.
So he closed $4,230,000 in January. So he had a really awesome January. Which, oh, by the way, when did we preach? Starting at about the 1st of September. Your fourth quarter work shows up in the first quarter.
Yep.
So these guys that are hitting big numbers consistently in January, it's not because they worked hard in January, it's because they worked hard in October, November, and December, and now they're getting the results. Before I dive into some more numbers, just want to mention a couple of things as well. First of all, huge thank you to Janice. Are you in there? Christy?
Sounds good.
Ashley? She ran downstairs. Okay. Integrity Title, guys, they are rocking. They've opened 16 title orders in the first 3 business days of February. They are providing incredible service and a lot of really good food. So we've got like a spread out there. Thank you so much for doing that. Jason Charles having his own private team meeting over there. He's got the table, he's got everything, the napkin and the shirt. No, they're going to be here. They're going to be here up until actually when we transition from our team meeting to family reunion meeting. So there'll be more food. It's not going away unless we all eat it. And so we're going to finish, like I said, at 11:45 and get you guys over there so you can get some food before we get started on the next one. The other thing I want to mention while we've got our sponsors here, do we have Chris or Christy here? Do I see? Nope. No. Don't forget, we've got residential mortgage on the 2nd floor, and Malin. Where'd you go, Malin? Oh, right in the center. So our HSA rep, Malin Anderson, is here. She just gave me some really interesting information. In 2012, there were $64,350.30 worth of claims paid for your clients by HSA. Now, I don't know if anybody remembers the old school days like I do, before we had home warranties, when we would always write the checks. How many dishwashers have I bought over the years? It's just ridiculous. So this is such an incredible value. If you haven't gotten dialed in with HSA and using home warranties as a risk management protective measure on every deal you do, this is your gal. She's also going to be with us in Dallas, so you can, get her cornered and get all the information you need. So this is really, really great information to share. Thank you, Malin. Okay, ready?
Let's do it. Okay, so these are all closed deals for the last week, and we're just going to rally them off. Charlie Bagg, Les Bailey, Robert Bassett, Ileana, Katrina Benton, Danielle Berlin, Andy Bjerkestrand, Scott Blair, Shane Blattler, Bob Rory Breen, Kristen Cole, Kai Coleman, Lisa Connor, Kevin Cross, a whole bunch of times. Ron Day, Chris Drusdo, Rana, no Shauna this time. Kelly Harris, way downtown. Hello.
Oh.
Wait, Vicky Hudson, Butch Jakes.
Whoa.
Skimmed his head.
Deflection.
Mr. Patrick
I thought you were a
James.
baseball to work it out.
Bill Johansson, Ryan Johnston, Kim Katrowski, Paul Leishman, Kylie Lucas, Adam Lucero, Amy, Mackie Barnack, Mark Mandigo, Crystal Moss, Reed Moore, Mark
I'm
Mandigo,
gonna start handing out helmets.
Oh my gosh.
Reed Moore, 3 years. Yeah. Melanie Patty, Randy Pennington, Clinton Peterson, Dan Potts, KP, Chris Rakoff, Jonathan Rodriguez, Diane Shearer, Beth Simpson,
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
John,
She's scared.
Donna Smith, Stuart Smith, Jen Stalka, Charlie Stone, Caroline Ciano, Erica Tyne, Jeremy Tompkins, Doug Van Etten, Dar Walden, Dan Wolf.
All right. I have a feeling the next couple of weeks are going to be crazy though, because all I kept hearing in the hallway was, my deals wouldn't close before the end of the month, my deals wouldn't close before the end of the month, so we're going to have a lot coming. Okay, so here's my question for you. How does the market feel right now? What are you feeling?
Tight market, very busy.
Squeezed, tight, busy, hectic,
Lots of activity, low inventory.
lots of activity?
Multiple offers everywhere.
Are you in multiple offer situations
Yeah.
constantly? So your conversations are changing, right? The conversations you're having with your buyers are changing. The conversations you have with your sellers are changing.
And with the other agents.
And with you, even more importantly. So I want to show you something. Let's get and you guys understand, why do we use the numbers that the Market Center is producing? Why do we use those numbers in team meetings? What is the point? It's a snapshot of your business, right? So it's a broader scale, but it's exactly what's going on. It's just a reflection of the market. So here's what's interesting. In January 2013, you guys closed 123, 2012, thank you. You guys closed 123 units. In January 2013, and
Is he coming in or what? Is this it? Hang out?
I didn't move fast enough. You guys did 35% more units closed than you did a year ago this same month. In terms of closed volume. Wow. Wow. Your volume is up 46%. Okay, let's get into the science, thinking about your business. What does this tell you? What do you learn?
Price is higher.
Prices going up?
The average sales price is
And
going
we
up.
hunkered down in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and you showed up.
Yeah.
Anybody here take gold in the fourth quarter?
Hello.
Yeah, we did.
Just asking, what did I stand on a mountain and say over and over and over again from July going forward? If you want to show up in the fourth quarter, you do the work in the first quarter, you do the work in the fourth quarter. It's why we brought bold. Wow. Incidentally, you can't tell me there's no connection, because we had 70 agents in bold. So that's got to have, and those are producing agents. Okay, here's where it gets real cool though. This is normal. Last year in January, you guys wrote 120 units. Okay, not bad. You replaced your inventory, right? And isn't that what you want to do? If you close 2 deals, you want to replace it with 2 pendants?
Can I guess?
Go for it.
I just have a number in my mind.
Go for it.
179-ish. I know you too.
Cheater. You really do. It's kind of scary.
Wow.
Almost 50. I was doing the math. I wanted it to be 50 so badly, but it wasn't. You guys wrote 49% more units than you did, and you more than, here this year we didn't even quite replace what we closed. This year we replaced what we closed and then some. So you're teeing up for you get the message about your business, right? Your business should mirror this. If it doesn't, what did we talk about last week? God, Jesus, or the Bible, and it's the right answer. In this room, you just say the one thing, and it's always right. Okay, written, or 20%. Or just say poorly generate. Written volume. Wow. Here's where it gets real fun. Okay, see, we're tracking the same thing, right? We've got the same pattern. What's the pattern that we're seeing happen? Average price is still maintaining, right? Because you got a little gap here between units closed and closed volume. Now we've got a little gap between units written and closed volume, or written volume. So that looks like it could, we'll watch this, right? Does this 1 month make a trend? No. What makes a trend? 3 months plus. 3 months we go, okay, now we're talking about something. If we see it sustained over a 6-month period, now we've got a trend. This is my favorite number. What is GCI? We've got some guests in the room, so for anybody who doesn't know, what is GCI? This is your money. This is the big one, right? This is what you put in the bank. So last year, our agents made $895,759.
Is that January?
This is January over January. Sorry, I can't look the board.
1.17
got it.
million.
We went from 895,759 to $1,170,603 money in your pocket. That's a 30.5% increase. Based on what we see here, what do we think this number does next month? We're going to continue to increase, and that's what this is all about, funding the life worth living, right? So that's what's exciting. Now, because we are a profit sharing company and because it matters.
Are you going to talk about the agent count at all, year over year?
Yeah, I didn't know if I was going to, but I will, since you prompted me.
Please do that because, I mean, it's exciting.
No, it is cool. So last year, we got rid of a lot of licenses. We either had inactivated or we sent back. Come on in, guys. We either inactivated or we sent back 23, 44, we lost a total of 84 licenses. We recruited about the same. Our agent count going into January was 243 last year. Our agent count going into January of this year was 233. What does that tell you? We have a company full of producers. We increased our production by over 25% at the base, well, at baseline, over 30%. That means more of you are getting paid, more of you are writing deals, more people are taking training, more people are getting an education, using coaching, using accountability, and seeing the increase in their business. Now here's what's fun. Now we're on the way back up. So before I get from there, last number.
Sorry. We
have only been profitable in the month of January one time ever, and that was in 2009. Last year we lost $6,083. We don't freak out about that. We profit shared over $306,000 last year. It's a month over month trend. However, here's what's cool. This year we profit shared $6,389 in the month of January. Now we're used to, that is a big deal. We kind of got spoiled because we're used to some big numbers, 27, 30, 33, you know, big numbers. This is a huge number for January. This is a huge, massive number for January. So, and from your staff perspective, it feels good not to start out the year digging out of a hole, to start out going forward. In terms of agent growth, we are super, super excited because we brought in 12 new licensees this month, and we've introduced several of them to you as we've gone on. Amy is here. We've introduced, where'd you go, Amy? I saw you. Bacon. There you are. Amy Bacon, Katrina Benton, Linwood Parker, Carrie Parker, Annalise Cooper, and then today I'm really super excited to introduce to you a new addition to our commercial division. And so glad he made it down here by the skin of his teeth. Chad Graham. So he is, Casey did not take on a new figure. He is in Casey's office, our old office, at least for the time being, until we decide to change that. So we're really excited about his business. He's in Allison's office. Oh.
and Allison's super's office, and this is just a game we play. This is how we operate.
Like to share room. Spend enough time together. So it's what we do. We roll with it. Nate, do you want to introduce your new assistant?
Yeah, absolutely. This is Caroline. Everyone. And she's here to teach you.
Caroline. Okay, I'm looking. Did I miss anybody? Can we introduce Raven? Can we? Yes.
This is Raven, she's our client and transaction care coordinator.
Anybody else? I think I got it. Questa and Ann, we already got you guys introduced, right? I don't know that you were here. We're gonna do it again, just because we can.
Yeah!
Right at the beginning of the month, we formally welcomed Questa, Locke, and Ann Connors, and back to Keller and Questa here for the first time. So they're down in the corner by Joe's office, so we're super, super excited to have them.
One guest I wanted to highlight came all the way over from Dillingham, and she's looking at joining, potentially, don't mean to put you on the spot, joining Keller Williams and being our Dillingham representative, Miss Holly, and your last name is Beam, right? Ben?
Beam.
Beam. Okay, Holly Beam. So. Am I saying it right? Sorry. It starts with a B, ends with an M.
Or Ann.
She's like, no.
We literally met her.
And
2
before we
days
move,
ago.
and before we move off of Chad, I've known Chad for quite a while. We had the opportunity to work together at Realty Executives when I first started. Huge resource for y'all in terms of commercial side. Okay, as residential agents, we always go, oh man, that commercial that just came up, I can do that.
Butch is panicking.
Because I've been there
Yeah.
and I've thought that same thing, and you get yourself in a little bit of a mess if you don't have some good support on the commercial side. So Chad is, yeah, it's a whole different language.
You want to protect your client.
Yeah,
Joey,
exactly.
I forgot to tell you, unfortunately, I've known Joey since 7th grade too.
So it's
Yeah, but Chad, did you know that he's a national volleyball champion? Dodgeball.
I did hear
You
about
did know that, okay.
Anyway, going back over to Chad, great resource, shoot him referrals, he'd be happy to work with your folks to make sure that the client is taken care of.
The client's protected, you're protected, we're all protected. So we're super excited to have you. Thank you. And he made it down on a wing and a prayer today. Because I planned ahead and said, hey, can you be here in 20 minutes?
I wanted to drink the Kool-Aid.
We don't drink it anymore, we just shoot it right up into the It's a direct correlation. Do you want to run with Peninsula stuff, or do you want to?
I don't know. I had an idea. So on the peninsula, you know, I've been working really hard on getting that office going, and I'm happy to say that by the end of February, we should have at least 6 to 8 licensees in the Soldotna office. Okay, which is really, really cool. Yeah. So what's happening is another brokerage is now negotiating with Freedom Realty to basically morph Freedom over into this new brokerage. And there's a couple of things that are happening. Number one, the new brokerage is offering no cap. So they just keep paying and paying and paying. The split is lower than what we have, 70-30. They're going to start at closer to like a 62, whatever that is, 38, somewhere around there. Their franchise fee is 8% as compared to our 6%, and it never runs out. Transaction fees, possibly up around 200. E&O fees, possibly up around 200. You all know that we have no transaction fee. Our E&O is $25 per transaction right now. We have the education, the training, the technology. We're an open books company. So I was thinking, and you can all shoot me down, of possibly putting a video together right now where we highlight some of those key points and send it down to some of those Peninsula agents.
Sure.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah? You guys want to do it? What could it hurt? Okay, good. So, here's what I want to do. Hey, Philip Alderfer group down in Homer. And introducing the man from Homer, Philip Alderfer. Make an entrance, make a big one. Sorry.
No, you're fine. There's a seat there and there's a seat there.
So, do we want to do this? I mean, do you want to spend just a couple of minutes real quick? We'll just take one snapshot and go with it?
Yeah.
Sure. I don't, come on, I need more participation.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So, what I want you to do is